Hi, I'm interior designer James Treble, and today it's all about the dining room. You know, we live such busy lives that it's often around the dining table that's the only time that we get to spend with family and friends. So I want to give you some tips and tricks to make sure that your dining room looks the very best it can. Now, I've already got a great dining table, but you can't have a dining room without dining chairs. I picked up these leather ones from Contents. They've got beautiful stainless steel legs which are really thin, so it's nice to make the room feel big, open and airy. The leather detail has got beautiful texture with this nice perforated detail. Now, being leather, they're very comfy and warm to sit in, but really easy to clean. Perfect for a dining room. Now, having the right people at your dinner party can make or break the night. And who better to have at your dinner party than Ellen DeGeneres? Now, we can't all have her in our home, but we can have her latest collection from Royal Doulton. Now, for my dinner table, I've chosen this beautiful brushed grey charcoal glaze. It contrasts perfectly against the stoneware base, giving me that nice mix of gloss and matte, very on trend. I've also chosen this colour because it works perfectly with my sideboard. So it's a great tip to remember at home. Look around the rest of your room when you're considering your colour palette for your next dinner party. Now, to make sure that my dinner party is a classic, I'm using the classic range from Royal Doulton for my cutlery. Now, people do get overwhelmed, but for my dinner party, I like all of the knives and forks out that I can have. I think it makes the dinner party feel lush and inviting. And don't get confused, because as my mum taught us when we were little, you just start from the outside in, it's easy peasy. Now, whether it's a dinner party for 70 or a dinner party for 2, it's all about setting the mood. And one surefire way of setting the mood in your dining room is with your artwork. So consider something that people are going to be happy with sitting at and looking at for the duration of the meal. Something interesting, something strong, something bold. It's going to be far more interesting than just your wedding photo or the photos of your kids, because we're all going to be looking at it right through 3 courses and beyond. Now, I've grabbed this artwork from United Interiors, and I think it's fantastic because it's part of my range with them. This piece is called the Jabrinks. It's this magnificent exotic bird, but I chose it for this one because of the colour. The colour is going to start to relate to the styling, and now you'll understand why I chose this particular beautiful vase from Royal Doulton, because it's starting to pull out those oranges and yellows in the magnificent bird. Now, of course, the final component for my dinner party is the table setting. It's what everyone's going to look at when they enter the room. It's going to tie the space together. And don't forget, you're going to be looking through it and around it when you talk to your guests throughout the meal. For this, I wanted an amazing floral display, and I went to Lady Narbo for some fantastic inspiration. I got punches of floral, beautiful mixture of natives, some metallic tones in there which are cleverly inserted, and these beautiful plummy tones which are tying my look together. Now, for your centerpieces, remember different heights are going to make it interesting to look at. It's an important element of design to add interest. And tying it all together, of course, are my beautiful servingware and my vases, again from Royal Doulton. The different heights, the colours and the textures help create an interesting space, because it's got to be a visual feast as well as one that's going to warm the tummy. Now, for your inspiration, look around your room, look at your artwork, look at the crockery you're using, think about what meal you're going to serve. Use these inspirations together to tie your look and make sure it's cohesive. That way it will feel warm and inviting and make your dinner party a really special time. Now I'm calling this Elegant Autumn because we're entering that beautiful time when it's moody, the light's changing, and it's a time for us to start entertaining more and catching up with friends at home. So I hope that I've given you some inspiration for your dinner party and to make your dining room that special place. See you next time.